Good morning, guys. Today is February 28th. This video is going to be kind of like a collective vlog. Today is Wednesday, so it's not going to be like a week in my life, but just kind of the next couple of days in my life. What's on the agenda for today? I have class and I need to finish up a lab report and study for this lab practical that we have today. And then after that, I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna do a little bit of studying because we do have a quiz. I'm gonna take it tomorrow before my other bio class. I'm gonna do a little studying, but while I kind of like take my me time after class, like give myself a brain break and like recharge, I guess, I'm gonna do my toes. I know I was talking about that in the last video, like they're in desperate need of some love. And yeah, it's just about that time. I'm gonna knock that out today because tomorrow, and thanks to my mom for this idea, I'm gonna have like little segments on the vlog. So one of the segments tomorrow I want to have is pampering my man. So he also needs his feet done, but we're at a period where we're trying to be as wise with money as possible, just for own personal reasons. But yeah, so just trying to save money wherever you can. So that's why this drill has been such a lifesaver, because I can do my own hands and feet at home for $0. So he doesn't really have the time to go and get his feet done either with all the work that he's been doing lately. So I'm just gonna do his feet for him and probably his nails too. And he doesn't know what it's for, but I just told him I wanted him to be a part of the vlog tomorrow for a segment. So that's what's planned for tomorrow. Today is gonna be my day to do my feet and everything else that I need to do. I already touched up my brows and tweezed them because I actually like went under them with the razor not too long ago. But yeah, whatever other maintenance that I feel like I need to do, I'm gonna do, and then study for like 2 hours and then chill for the rest of the night. Later today, when I do my hands and feet, my little sister gave me this idea and was saying like in a vlog, just catch up with you guys or have a girl talk while I do my nails. So like do my nails with me. So that's gonna kind of be a part of that later today as well. It's gonna be like a girl talk slash maintenance for me. I feel like we caught up a little bit in my last video, but again, that was rushed. So it'll be more like a girl talk and just advice that I would give to younger me, stuff like that. Not much younger, but you know what I mean. It could still be useful for people younger than me. But yeah, that's all that's planned for today. Nothing too crazy. And as far as this weekend, I don't know what the plans are. Y'all know I usually just work on the weekends, but depending on the weather, I might make, you know, some fun out of that. But I'm gonna make myself breakfast and get to this work. I'm gonna leave for class in about like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later today when I'm out of class, and I'll also let you know how this lab practical went, so pray for me. Okay guys, so I'm back from class now. Don't mind this raging monster here. I picked at my face. I think I've talked about this in previous videos, but like for someone who loves skincare, I just can't take my own advice when it comes to that. I've always had an issue with picking at my skin, and that's something I've been working on, but it's hard. I just don't like visible acne on my face, and it's so like counterintuitive because it just scars, but I don't know, we're working on it. Anyway, I'm back home, so we're starting our nails. I did a lab in microbiology with dye, and it stained my nail bed blue and all underneath it too, so that's been bothering me for the past 2 days, so it was time anyway. But I'm gonna soak my non-dominant hand. I have some soapy water here just to kind of make it a little easier, because with the colder temperatures coming, my skin, and especially my eczema, has gotten I've gotten some flare-ups, so I'll get breakouts on my fingers. So the skin around my nails have gotten a lot drier, but also like thicker, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's just me, but that's how my eczema flares work on my hands. And I already know that if I do it dry, I'm probably gonna cut too much, so we're just gonna soak. And then in the meantime, we can start with our girl talk. As we mentioned earlier, I didn't really have any specific topics in mind. I'm just kind of going off what's been on my mind related to girl stuff. One thing that I have been noticing on like platforms like TikTok is this shift to like a very Puritan type of lifestyle and branding among a lot of influencers. And I don't mean to offend Christians or people who are like the what's the name of that trend? Not clean girl, something wife, I don't fucking know. But anyway, that type of lifestyle, like if that's what works for you, that makes you happy, whatever, you do you. It doesn't affect me. But I'm a human, I have opinions, and I just feel like that whole shift into like, I don't know if it's just a trend right now or what, but like it comes off as very inauthentic for a lot of people because they're using the facade of religion to give themselves like moral high ground over other people. And like, because I do this and this within my religion, like I'm somehow morally better, or like even if it's not necessarily said explicitly, it's implied in a lot of the language of things that I'm seeing. And I feel like if you're walking your path of faith, whether that's religion, spiritualism, whatever, like you can walk that path without putting others down to justify your journey or make it seem like your journey is better than another. But yeah, in terms of women, it feels very like pandering to men, because I see a lot of women painting themselves as better than another woman because of wifey qualities or duties that they do. And I am someone that loves to take care of people and do a lot of domestic things, you know, cook, clean for people, whatever. But it doesn't matter who you are to me. It can be anyone. And that's naturally in my nature, and I do enjoy it. However, I don't think just because like I'm a woman who enjoys cooking, cleaning, like I'm somehow a better woman than another that doesn't cook, doesn't really like to clean, like whatever. Like I'm not gonna think I'm a better woman than her because of those qualities. We're just different women, you know? I've just been seeing that a lot, and I'm like, I don't know. Like it's like everyone is demonizing spirituality when that was kind of a trend 2020, 2021, and people are leaving that trend behind and instead demonizing it and making it seem like the pillars of spiritualism are somehow demonic in their newfound religion. And it's like, you can have different phases of your life. You don't always have to believe in the same thing for your entire life, but at the same time, you just go on your path. You don't have to down basically who you were at one point. Like, I don't know. Like, I have never been really religious. I do believe that, you know, in a higher power, I guess, but I'm more so spiritual than anything. And a lot of the things that I believe and do as far as spiritual work is surrounded by ancestors and ancestral work. I don't really subscribe to anything, but I can appreciate people who have faith and believe in a God or Allah or whatever your higher power is called. I have respect for that, but I can't really respect that view. Yeah. And for women, it's like you're putting down other women for being their authentic self. Like, if they're not someone who enjoys cooking, they like to shake their ass, and they like to dress provocatively, and they like to swear, like, I don't know. Like, it's just very like, why are we going back to 1950 trad wife vibes? Like, what the fuck? Like, just say, like, I just feel like as we age as women now, yes, the age of social media that we were on was not really focused on adulting and actually learning life skills. Like, we can rebrand it as just being an adult. Like, as you get older, man or woman, you're gonna need to learn a lot of those skills and like actually put them into more consistent practice, especially if you live on your own. So it's like, just why not brand it that way and instead brand it as like a Puritan, like pyramid scheme. I don't know how to really explain it, but it's just a vibe. Like, I get, like, I don't know, they come up by my For You page and I'm like, this is not for me. I got a couple more minutes to let my hands soak. If I think of something else And then I'm gonna cut the camera back on. POV, you likely have anemia and are always cold. I went to the doctor and he said I'm not, but I don't understand why I'm always freezing. It doesn't help that I forgot to keep the heat on while I was in class, so it's a little chilly in here, but that's okay. My hands have soaked. Cuticles are nice and softened, so I'm gonna use my cuticle pusher back. We're gonna try and keep level with our nail bed. You don't want to be digging into it. I'm really trying to be better about that because I low-key gave myself rings of fire. Shh, it's okay. Nails grow, it's fine. It's fine. Just you learn, you live and you learn. This is not really a nail tutorial. I'm kind of gonna be showing you guys some of my steps, but like, I'm not a nail tech, so I don't want y'all to do anything I'm doing in case I'm doing it wrong. So yeah, actually, yeah, I probably should not show y'all that. But yeah, that's just what I'm doing right now. But anyways, I have a quick word for the women who are entering their 20s and are either in a serious relationship or looking. I feel like, and I felt this way for many years, and it's kind of, as I've gotten older, it's just kind of gotten solidified, but I feel like women in a lot of the heterosexual relationships, but also just in general, that they're in, some women shrink themselves, but some women are also like forgetting about themselves for the sake of a man. Does that make sense? Like, I think it's a great quality to be a good caregiver and to be selfless and all these other things. However, not very often do we see women that are selfish. And I feel like every woman I've ever met in my life has every right to be selfish with their time, their energy, their love. Like, and a lot of men just don't deserve that. Like, they really lack. And you know, the men that watch me, I'm sorry, I'm not one of those girlies that think you guys are angels and like are gonna feed your ego. Like, I think a lot of men in our society are heavily flawed and deeply privileged and don't realize. Yeah, I just feel like we all know that men kind of lack that emotional maturity until much later in their life, and we joke about it and we like low-key accept that, and I'm not on board with accepting that. Like, I personally cannot subscribe to the idea that, oh, you know, it's just how men are. Like, they just don't get stuff or see stuff the way that we do. And it's like, I understand if a woman is maybe being unreasonable in a situation to say that, but like outside of that, emotional maturity and having like a somewhat moderate to deep emotional like complexity threshold, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, just like the ability to feel stuff on a deep level and see stuff complexly, you know, like to think of stuff on a deeper level, the ability to do that. Like, what is your excuse? Like, I don't understand that. Like, being mistreated, being cheated on, like, they get a write-off for that shit, and women will go back. You know how many women I know in my life that have endured that shit and gone back? And it's like, these things that we're putting ourselves through do not serve us. They don't push us further on our path. They don't uplift us in any way. Like, women that be getting cheated on be looking like they going through it, like their physical health, like whether that's appearance or like how they feel emotionally, like just not doing well, you know what I mean? Just not thriving because they're stressed the fuck out by some man. And it's just like, why did I do it? Like, why do we do that? Why do we continue? And then we complain to our girls, and then I'm the girl that's gonna tell you, like, it's not worth it, leave him. And I know what comes with that. It's easier said than done, I know that, but you gotta put your foot down. If you love and respect yourself, like truly love and respect yourself, you're not gonna put up with that shit. Like, if you really think highly of yourself, you are only going to take behavior that is similar. I don't think I'm the best thing walking, but I know my value as a person, not even just as a woman, because I have my reservations about how I identify with gender personally, but you know, outside of a woman, just my qualities as a person, like, I know are good, they're solid, like, it's not my loss, you know? And usually for women, it's not their fucking loss. Like, the man be crusty, even if they do look aesthetically good. How'd they get there though? Like, women invest in men. Hey, you should get this, you should try this hairstyle, try this style, whatever. And all of a sudden, when you with the girl, you looking way better than you did when you was single. Because we elevate the people we are around. And I think that's why, like, sapphic relationships or lesbian relationships, like, people think they like are love bombing, but it's like, that's genuinely the love we deserve. Like, if it's not toxic and they're genuinely just expressing how they feel about each other, who cares? Who cares? Men feel the need to hold feelings back and act like they don't have feelings, or they don't really care, or they're not really tripping, or they're not falling for us. Like, they don't really let that on. They like playing hard to get, etc. Like, because of that level of emotional unavailability. Like, they're just emotionally unavailable. And obviously this is not all men, but unfortunately this is with a lot of men that I've met, and a lot of men that the women I met have met. And like, it just seems like a way too common experience, but it just gets so frustrating to see such like great, powerful women, like, in all aspects, even like women that are unaware of their potential, and like where they would be without that man just stressing them out. Like, they don't even know. Like, that's what be making me mad, is it's like, damn, if only you knew, you know? And I've had that moment myself. Not like in my relationship, but just like when you're just like, you're not even, I don't like when people say like, you're too pretty for that, but like, some women are, and sometimes it's just like, you're too good of a person for that. Like, outside of your fucking looks, girl, like, no, you're doing him favors by being with him, like, just by how good of a person you are, not even how you look. These could be like very lukewarm takes, I don't know. Like, I personally like to think deeply about a lot of things. Like, unfortunately, with all my running thoughts, like, I think about a lot all the time. Like, it's, and usually pretty complex and deeply. So I just have so many opinions about stuff like that. Just like women not ruining their own lives, but like hindering their own potential and their greatness because they want to stick it through. And it's like, our society does praise women that go through hell with their men, but like, that's just a socially acceptable kind of trope in a relationship. Whereas like a woman who don't put up with nothing and is okay with leaving a man if he ain't doing right by her, it's like, all of a sudden she's labeled as a hoe, or people are questioning if she's the problem. It's like, why do we question that? Obviously, like, misogyny, duh, but like, really though, that is why like I get so mad when I see that. Like, you deserve better, boo. And what sucks is, as a girl's girl, quote unquote, like, you could tell a woman that and like try and help her out, like, hey girlie, you deserve better than this, and they get offended. That'd be the worst, when they get offended or like just don't know how to really receive that, I guess. But it's like, I'm not trying to dish you, like, it's not your fault, but okay. Sorry, we have to take a quick break because my camera's a baby and it overheated. But cuticles are all pushed back. I used this side to push them, this side to, on a flat edge, scrape off the excess that was on the nail plate so that you can get like a really smooth application. I'm going to my nippers now that I've lifted that dead cuticle off of the nail plate, and it should be like a whitish color. It's not live skin. You're just gonna nip that off so it's nice and flush, and if you don't flood the cuticle, it'll look really nice. I'm still working on my painting skills. I'm a really shaky-handed girly, so I be struggling. But I was saying that I saw this TikTok of This old esthetician that I used to watch on YouTube. Well, like her channel was an older channel from when, you know, back in the day. Not that she's old or anything, but she's like the OG person I saw making nail tutorials on YouTube. And I don't remember her name right now, but if I do, I'll put it on the screen. And that's who taught me that trick with the cuticle pusher. Because it just helps, like, it's a better way to remove that thin layer that's on the nail bed after you push your cuticles back, without having to use a drill if maybe you don't have it, or to just kind of prevent too much pressure going towards that area, because like I said, you can give little dents in your nail. If you're gonna do your nails at home, like, please watch a few videos or at least tutorials. The only reason why I felt confident enough to even ask for one is because I have been getting acrylics done for years and I see how they use the drill, and I knew it was primarily going to be for my toes anyway, because at that time I was still getting acrylics. But yeah, I'm just going to clip off any excess skin around the nail. Oh, I can update you guys on class. There was no lab practical, like no lab test. I thought we were going to get tested on the lab that we've been doing today, but apparently it's next Wednesday. So I got all worked up for nothing, but yeah, it was still easy going class. Same old, just practicing with this lab and then lecture. And the wind almost blew me away getting out of my car, but it's okay. It's just life living in the state. I have my last class tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm probably gonna wake up at 5 tomorrow and go to the gym. Tomorrow is back and shoulders. I'm gonna do a little abs at the end. I try to do abs twice a week because that's really, like, I'm not really worried. Like, I just want to have a somewhat strong core, like for functionality reasons, but not like to have washboard abs, you know? Like, I don't really care. So we're gonna have to be a granny and kind of go to sleep early-ish tonight just to make sure I get enough sleep, because lately, like, I've not been sleeping good, girl. These little birds by our window be keeping me up. Like, it be 6 o'clock in the morning and they're going crazy right on the ledge. Like, I don't know why they don't like our balcony, but they just want to chill right by that window and be tweeting all morning. And I'm sorry, but if I don't get enough sleep, I'm a whole nother person. Like, you don't know me. Like, sleep affects my mood so much, and I've always been like that, even as a baby. I would beg my mom to take naps as a child. I just love sleep, like, just love it. Love waking up feeling refreshed and rested. I love being comfy, cozy, bundled up, like the whole nine. And if I don't get enough sleep, first of all, not only does that throw off my routine because now I don't feel like I normally do, but like I just be like the definition of waking up on the wrong side of the bed, like I wake up mad, like, nah, I don't even want to do life today. I'm going right back to sleep. Trying to be better about that. I have not been taking my supplements. I've been really bad at that. Like, I'll take them for 4 days straight and then forget about them for a week and then start, like, it's bad. So trying to be better about that. So hopefully the magnesium that I normally take will help with that, but yeah. So kind of piggybacking, that's such a college term, piggybacking off of that idea, I've also learned, or am learning as I'm getting older, that I prioritize the qualities a man has rather than what he has, you know? Like, growing up for me, I've had my fair share of financial struggles. I'm not gonna air out my parents' business on the internet, but I know a thing or two about not having nothing spoon-fed and easy, okay? I don't want to say like I'm been with the struggle, but like I've been through some rough things in my life. And so because of that, I've always had a very strong sense of gratitude for the things and the people that I do have, because I know people that take it for granted, and I never want to have that feeling of like I should have done or said this, you know? It's kind of always been a thing since I was very young, but now as I'm getting older, like even aggressively so, like just wanting to keep the people close to me close, and you know, just not being distant for any reason, because you never know. But more so with romantic partners, I feel like a lot of women my age are now realizing that we want a provider. Like, women go through enough, have to endure enough, fight for enough as it is. So it really is nice to have a person. It doesn't have to be a man, woman, whatever, but just a figure that has that provider mindset to take care of the person that they're with. And I feel like for women it's reciprocated always, and even exceeded for our like caregiver side, but for men not so much. So I feel like that is symbolic of that emotional maturity I was talking about, because a lot of men are not there. A lot of men are not really concerned with their role as a caretaker or as a provider. That doesn't have to be a provider of a certain amount of money. That could be a provider of security, safety, consistency. Like, those are qualities that I myself, and I know a lot of women that are looking for like a lifelong partner. Okay, once again, overheated. I filed all the old polish off. That's why my hands look all white. I'm gonna try to dust them a little bit, and then I'm gonna clip them into a square shape. I've had oval, but I don't know. I'm feeling square right now. They're gonna be pretty short, but I like them. Okay, we got some shorties. I'm gonna go grab a product that I want to put my natural nail girlies onto real quick. Sorry about the lighting change, y'all. The sun is setting, but this is the product I was trying to put y'all onto. This is the Gelish Structure Clear. You can get this off Amazon. I got it. I've seen it for like $10-ish, if I'm not mistaken. And it basically is a nail strengthener, but it's also like a gel in a bottle, in the sense that it's like thicker than regular base gel, something like this, but it also strengthens your nail and like kind of just helps build up your nail to be thicker and more durable, you know? I like square because it's simple. I have kind of like long-ish fingers, so I feel like the square balances it out in a sense. But I just kind of have my sidewalls pretty slim now because I don't want it to be like boxy or flared out at all. But yeah, that's what one of the nail techs that used to work at my job put me on to, because I told her I do my nails at home. I think I was cut off earlier when I was talking about my last topic. I think what I was trying to say was that it's more so about what qualities a man has that will get him where you want to be in life, like together, you know? I feel like the drive to want to provide, whether or not it's feasible at the time, or whether or not you're not like bringing in, you know, a certain number, whatever, like it's the fact that you have that want and like that drive. It's almost kind of like a motherly instinct. Some have it, some don't. Like some people just don't have that drive to provide, and that's fine because that's not everyone's role. But it's like more so about that than anything else for me. And I know it might be unpopular. There might be people that agree with that, but that's just personally how I am, just based on my upbringing. Like, it's not really an indicator to me like exactly how much you're bringing in. Like, we're still so young, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like girls, because of social media, expect men to be pulling in like boo bucks, and like for some, depending on your field, like sure, but for a lot of them, like very much humble beginnings, and that's fine. That is the average experience, you know. And social media makes it seem like it's not. Like, girl, not everybody's man could afford to get you 400 roses and a mansion and an Airbnb. Like, what if the best he could do was just his little bit? Like, damn. And like, that's not where he's trying to always be, you know. So why does it matter? I don't know. What do I know? I've only been in a relationship for 5 some odd years almost. I literally get so scared to put my hand in a lamp now because of heat spikes. Like, I could tell when I over drilled my nail, and like, it happens, whatever, I'm getting better at it. But putting it into that light, ooh, with the heat spike. If you ever experience that where your nail bed feels like it's on fire, take your hand out for as long as you need and then try again. Just make sure you don't touch anything, get any fuzz on it, nothing. Should be fine after that. But that pain, if you know, you know. And that's also why I kind of had to step back from acrylics, because even though, you know, it was all the right products and my nails were always removed properly, I just still felt like my nails were paper thin, like weak. Like, if I ever wanted to just say no acrylics this time, like my skin or my nails would literally like break left and right. But I'm gonna work on my other hand. If I really am feeling called to say something, then I'll start talking. But I kind of want to just finish this up so I have enough time to study for my quiz I'm gonna take tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys sometime later. Okay, so I finished this hand. That's how she's looking. Now I'm soaking the other hand.
She didn't make you want to come outside and get straight to it. Then she didn't make you want to see your mans and get shoes. Then she didn't make you do drive-by. I think his ass gonna cut. You know, I wish and put the sheet.
After 80 million years, I'm finally ready to paint this hand. She's shaped, clipped. This hand's shorter than this hand because this is my dominant hand and they break a lot more often. I ran into a problem when I was curing this hand, the first layer of this. Probably shouldn't soak your hands in warm soapy water, only because the soap, I feel like, messes with the curing process. And I know when you have acrylics they tell you to wash with no soap, but it didn't occur to me. This is my first time soaking my hands too before I did it, and I felt like it was necessary because of, you know, like I said, my eczema flare. But next time I'm not gonna do that and just do like a dry mani, basically, like no water or anything. Now that we're done with that, this is my base coat, and then I'm doing one coat of the Beetles gel nail polish. This is in number 207, and then I'm using their top coat, and it looks like this, just like a very sheer natural pink. I just got tired of the oval nails. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like they aged my hands. I know I kind of mentioned this earlier, but any gel soak off, no chip, anything named that polish that you're using on your hand, you have to be careful to not let it get on your skin. When it goes under that light and it cures, even if you don't feel burning at that moment, whatever is in these polishes is meant for the nail and the nail bed only. If you flood your cuticle, keep a little detail brush, Q-tip, whatever, at your side to clean up any excess gel. The lamp to this room is behind me, so I'm gonna like turn my hand all different angles just to make sure, even with the base coat, that there is no flooding. Because not only does that make the nails not look very good, it can lead to contact dermatitis, because it could sensitize your skin to the gel polish and cause an allergic reaction. So just something to be cautious of. I understand us DIY girlies, you know, we innovative, but we have to be safe as well. It wouldn't be a video for me if I didn't give you a little knowledge, okay? Sorry. And honestly, that's a perfect tie-in to something I was also thinking about. I have 1,000,001 thoughts a day as someone with ADHD. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I could really talk all fucking day, clearly. I feel like it's more common, dude, I cannot multitask. I feel like it's more common amongst women with autism to have like a wide variety of special interests, and I don't know, this is not supported by any study by any means. It's just like something that I've observed. Some psychiatrists like brand it as like, oh, that's kind of hard to believe. We're just not being, you know, fully honest. Like, we just don't know what our special interests are. But like for me, I know a little bit about everything. Like, not even to brag, but like obviously I don't know everything, but a lot of common knowledge things, a lot of stuff about science, animals, medicine, nutrition, hair care, skincare, like anything that's ever interested me, like a question I've ever had, I would always look it up. Like when I was younger, I had a whole notebook dedicated to questions I had, like why was the sky blue? Why was the grass green? Like, I wish I still had that just so I could see like what were my findings, you know? But I was just always like curious about a lot of things. Like, I don't know, like primarily growing up it was science, writing, reading, and now it's kind of just everything, like because I kind of have delved into the medical field as well, so like that kind of sparked my interest with anatomy and physiology. I love the skin, so that's why I want to like incorporate it in my career. I also could see myself being a creator or being a photographer or a makeup artist. I don't know if I'm a makeup artist, some of y'all mean, but like, you know, I've been thinking a lot about how little I know about my autism and ADHD, because I feel like if I knew more, I would never shut up. Like, I already don't shut up. Like, you can ask my family members and my boyfriend. They probably still tired of me, but it's just very interesting to know things, new things about yourself over a 20-year span that you never knew. Like, of course I'm never gonna stop talking about it. Of course I'm gonna start to see how it shows up in everything that I do, say, think, feel, whatever, you know? I feel like that would be the natural response for anyone, but I still feel annoying. Like, I don't know. I want to be more educated just specifically on my ADHD, because I feel like I don't have a real understanding yet of the executive dysfunction. When I tried to do my research and like try to read into it, it just doesn't, for some reason, like whatever I read didn't make sense in my brain. I'm like, No research in general on ADHD and autism in women is limited, but just to try and know as much as I can, because I think especially during these rough moments, it's good to know myself inside out in that aspect, you know? I thought we were gonna have enough time to wash my hair, but it's already almost 8 o'clock, and I feel like it would be smarter to wait until the shower I take tomorrow after the gym, since I'm doing the gym first thing in the morning. Just when I shower before class tomorrow, wash it then. Because I've been trying to keep up a routine with my hair. I kind of threw it off by washing my hair on Sunday, like a week ago. So I'm all throw it off, but I want to do it every Thursday, because like I said, it's like that's the start of my work week. So I just like to have fresh hair, so it makes it easier for me to get ready in the morning. I need my hair touched up, like the dye is so freaking bad. So regardless, that's gonna happen. But as far as like styling, I don't know if I should do some little mini twists. I don't know. I'll just chop it all off. Imagine one of the segments of this vlog is just me chopping my hair. I'll probably send my mom to the hospital. She does not want me to cut my hair. I just need a change. I also feel like I've looked the same my entire life. Like, my hair color has probably been the biggest change I've ever made in my appearance. Like, I'll try new hairstyles, new-ish, you know, but I really stick to the same things. And my hair has been the same look, and, you know, I've just worn it down throughout the years in school, like whatever. Same quick little hairstyles, bun, whatever. Like, very much look the same. Like, my face slimmed down, but no dramatic changes for me, because I did not peak in high school, you know? I want to decorate my avatar, y'all, okay? Let me have my phase, because even if I don't really like the short hair for long term, I'm still starting over with healthy hair, so either way it's a win-win. Okay, y'all, this is the finished products. It only took 4 hours, but I think they're so cute and natural. I'm probably gonna have to just do a quick review tomorrow before class. if I have time. It's just a quiz, not the exams, so we'll get them next time if not. Plus my man just came home, so bye. Okay, so I'm ready for class now. I just put a little bit of that leave-in spray in my hair. We're gonna be doing a lab, so I'm having my goggles on, so I'm not even gonna try and like actually style my hair because it's gonna mess it up. I'll make some food real quick and then review. Yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys. When I get back, I'm gonna give you a haul of all of that stuff that I've just been letting sit there, and then our surprise segment. So I'll see you later. But yeah, we like never measured for it, but I did come across this one. She's pretty wide, but the pattern on it and all of the colors, it's like black, a little bit of beige, mostly like this cream white color, and it's pretty thick and very comfy. So I was thinking of putting this right like where the stove is and the sink, like right in between that, just so like, you know, if we're walking around barefoot and my floor is clean, or you know, even if we do have socks on, like if the floor gets cold when it's cold outside, and it's usually cold in general, so just something to like cozy up the space, you know. And it has like this on the end. I don't know, I like it. I think it's cute. And then last but not least, I finally found some nice black pillows for the living room couch. Eventually I do want to swap out the pillows that are in the guest room, but like that's not really a huge concern for me because if company comes over, they usually stay in the living room, and like the living room is the main thing I wanted to switch up because it's just those beige pillows and it's just too much beige. Like it needs something, you know. And thankfully my mom saw these like at the very top shelf. This is the Beekman Home brand. These are two 22 by 22 I don't know if, yeah, oh, it's a down alternative, so almost like down pillows, but they're so thick and like comfy. Yeah, those two pillows were $22.99. I'm pretty sure on the Target website one pillow that was much smaller than that and didn't look as comfy was the same price. So yeah, no, go to Ross, go to Home Goods, go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, whatever you got by you that is discount. Go to an outlet store from a furniture brand, something, before you hop on Amazon or buying stuff brand new, because I just feel like stuff is more interesting when it has a story behind it. But also, like, if you can get more bang for your buck, do that. There's no reason why, I don't care if I got the money, there's no reason to be spending more than you need to. Okay, that's it for the haul. Babe is out Ubering, I think, or door dashing. So when he gets back home, hopefully in the next hour, we'll get started on that. In the meantime, today is like my Friday because I have to go to work. I'm done with school, but I have to go to work tomorrow, which, girl, it's fine. But I'm just saying, like, today is basically like my Friday. So I'm just gonna chill for tonight. My brain hurts from a full day of school, so I'm gonna give it the rest that it needs, and then I will touch back in with y'all probably when I'm setting everything up, because I feel like that's gonna be cute and I can finally use this tripod. Oh my god, let me show you guys what I got from Jewel real quick though, because this is gonna be used in today's video. So I had to run to Jewel real quick because I have an ancestral altar, for those of you that don't know, and it's pretty customary no matter what culture you're in to give them offerings, and I suck at giving like food offerings, and I'm not 21 yet, so I can't get them like some little gin or a glass of wine. So, you know, I'll make sure I have my 4 elements and all that, but I like to give flowers because my great-grandma loved flowers, especially roses. And it's been a while, so I'm gonna try and do it every week. We'll see. Also, the type of flowers I get, I know how to make them last. So maybe not every week, but every time, you know, the flowers I just bought die, it's gonna be time to re-up. I want to keep flowers on my desk area to keep me happy and motivated, have something nice to look at, but also something for them to have as well, since I don't really have any other offerings per se. This is like probably $10 roughly. I got some baby's breath, and these are novelty carnations. Look at that peach color. It's so spring, perfect in time for March, which is spring creeping around the corner. But yeah, I'm gonna put most of it in a vase for my desk, and then the rest for the altar. This is what I was talking about. I like saw these at the top shelf. Did I need this if I already spent more than I wanted to at Dollar Tree? No, but I just feel like the mask is gonna be a moisture mask, so you're not gonna really be able to see it, and like, I don't know, just something to add to the spa day. And I definitely could use one of these. So, but before that, I went to Dollar Tree on the way home, and I don't think I got carried away. I don't think so. So, I like these little mason jars that they have. I have two for my herbs. One has lavender, one has mullein leaf in it, but I want to use this for my Mary J to keep it fresh longer. The other jar I have, it's fine. It's just, it's too small. Like, it holds, don't worry about it. But anyways, yeah, so just got that for that. And I'm gonna go back for more when I get more herbs. Like, I want to be that lady with an apothecary one day, and I'm gonna have just shelves of a bunch of herbs and all that. The bath that I just ran for him a couple of days ago, I used the rest of our Epsom salt, and I walked past this, I'm like, let me get that. And I really just need it for today's pedicure, so I didn't want to get like a big bag from Jewel or something. Plus Jewel be taxing. Okay, just got this. I don't think it's scented. Yeah, no, it's not scented, but it doesn't matter. As long as it has the main ingredient, which is magnesium sulfate, it's gonna do the same thing. Soothe his muscles, you know, his feet working hard all day. So I'm gonna put that in there, and also we can use the rest for like when we take baths and stuff, because the last time he ran a bath for me and he had the Epsom salts in it, like, my soreness went away within 2 days. So those work. Another thing I got, I was struggling yesterday trying to soak off my nails. I think I mentioned I didn't even want to talk about it because it was blowing me how long it was taking, but I just was trying to look for a less I don't want to say aggressive, but like a less damaging way to take off the gel polish that isn't always an e-file. Because what if I get tired of a nail polish color and 2 days later I want to do it? Like, I'm gonna over drill my nail, you know? I saw these, they're black. Perfect. Like, what? You just clip these on your fingers when you have a little cotton ball soaked in acetone. You just let it sit. It's so much easier than a soak off bowl. I can actually move around, you know what I mean? I can use my phone if I need to. I need these for sure. Got some more Kleenex because I have none. I ran out of my 3-pack that was in my car, and I also put one in my school bag just in case, since I have little things for your purse. But yeah, got another one of those. I got 2 of these bad boys for the altar. They're just plain white candles. We need more cotton rounds. All those like simple things like Q-tips, cotton rounds, like whatever, get that from Dollar Tree, girl. Even if you have to buy double to equal the amount that you normally get, do that, because there's no reason why you need to be going. And I low-key should have got the memo when I went to Ulta, but that's okay. These, sometimes you gotta splurge when it comes to stuff like that, cotton swabs, because you know it'd be the thin plastic. Do what you gotta do. But just a word of advice, like, these cotton rounds is the same thing they're selling in Target, girl. Well, I need more hair ties. I got those. We'll see how long these last. They seem pretty durable, and there's no like elastic band, so it won't like rip out my hair, and they're pretty thick, so we'll see what Dollar Tree talk about. This is the soap Dial antibacterial soap that I use under my arms to kill the bacteria that causes our underarms to smell, and I'm on my last bar, so I just grabbed another one. This is not the one I get, but it's the same thing. And then I also got 2 of these, just in case when we have guests over, I tell them if you didn't bring your own body wash, like, you could just grab a bar. Also, Babe uses these, so I think he's out too, so just for him to use if he needs it. I need a detail brush to go around my cuticles and clean up polish, like, so bad. I'll use my other nail and it gets sticky or it messes up the polish on the other hand. No. So I saw this little 3-piece kit of nail art tools. I'm not gonna use the angled one or the flared one. I really just needed this one, but just to have, you know. But it's gonna save me, because I get so bothered when there is flooding on the cuticle, or if it's like on my skin and won't come off. Like, no, I needed this so bad. Last thing I got was this bubble bath. I've actually loved baths. Thanks to Babe for putting me on. I have been saying forever, oh, I want to invest in more things for a nice relaxing bath, like, you know, different bath salts and a neck pillow and candles and all this. And okay guys, so really quick, I have to whisper because he's in the shower, but our walls are thin and I know he's gonna hear me. But I've started to get everything set up. Let me show you guys what we're working with so far. I have our 2 towels. I've got a big body towel and 2 hand towels that I'm gonna use to wipe off the scrub from his legs, which I need to grab, but I'm just gonna use like a vanilla body scrub to exfoliate from like the knee down, but to wipe that off and like do a hot towel and whatever. Got my towels here. When he's all done, he's gonna put on his nice comfy slippers. This is his massage gun. I'm gonna use that on his calves as well. And if his feet are sore, I got this spray for some aromatherapy. This smells so good. Thank you to my sister for giving it to me, but I love the way this smells. For skincare, while he's sitting, we've got the eye patches and the mask. It's got a nice comfy pillow and a neck pillow. I added this little thing from, this is from Valentine's Day, but I still have it and I'm like, why not? Little area for his drink, whatever he wants. I'm gonna leave this here. I have some rain noise playing right now. I muted it obviously, but I'm gonna have that playing in the back because I like the spa music, but I don't know, I like to switch it up. But yeah, just in case he wants to change it, I've got that there. This is the foot bath that we have. It's the Equate brand. And then I'm gonna sprinkle some roses around here in the water, and then I'm starting to set up everything. So I've got the bubble bath. The camera had cut me off when I was talking about the bubble bath, but basically I was talking to Javon about how I want to like invest in more bath products just to make like a bath more enjoyable for myself. So like a neck pillow, some more bath salts, you know, all the good stuff, candles, whatever. And I never got around to it, and I also never like, I maybe have used our bath twice, or no, once maybe, and he ran a bath for me too. So the most recent time, I'm like, you know what, I'm actually gonna take it serious because it was so relaxing and like so needed. So that's why I just bought a cheap one, because I bought one from TJ Maxx, the rose one by Philosophy, and it smells so good, but the bottle is small and I really only want to use that unless I'm trying to smell good, you know. Let's finish getting set up. I'm gonna put you guys on my tripod real quick. So I'm gonna finish setting up because I feel like he's almost done in the shower. Also, this is what I'm using after I'm finished to moisturize his feet. This body oil also. He gets the little princess toe separators because he's my princess. Surprise!
What is this? What? Getting a little spotty?
Who cares?
No, this actually matters. Like,
I don't want to take up so much time.
stop worrying about this. I'm not letting you start.
Wait.
I'm not letting you start until you get your angle.
I don't think I showed you guys this because I grabbed it like last minute, but if it's even visible, it's the Soap and Glory Oat Sugar and Shea Breakfast Scrub. Just exfoliate his skin. There's nothing too abrasive. It is a sugar scrub, so if you're prone to breakouts, maybe not, or have sensitive skin, use an alternative, coffee scrub or something. This is just to if your client feet stanky, it's gonna help that. Oil massage. I know water and oil doesn't really mix, but if you follow up with a hot towel, you don't want to leave your clients like really greasy. Like, I don't like when they leave the lotion on me. It's like, yes, it's moisturizing, but it's too thick. When you put your clothes back on, it's like sticking to you. So I like when they do the mask, scrub, lotion, whatever, all before the hot towel. And the hot towel just removes the excess that's sitting on top of your skin. But because of the steam, all the moisture that your skin is going to get has already been absorbed. So, would you like any refreshments, sir? You always have to ask your clients if they would like refreshments.
Yeah, she was late. But yeah, I'll take one. I'll take a bottle of water.
Better late than never. But okay.
I want something real quick to see if it works. Alright, because you might have the same problem too, right? Okay.
I don't know how they fucking wrap it, okay? But you guys get the idea.
It still feels good, so.
Thank you.
She tried her best.
We love supportive clients. Look how I got this man, y'all. It's the bootleg light for me.
You like it good?
I'm pretty sure it's fine. Yeah, it's still good even without being like this. I don't think, yeah, that's the, it's dying.
Yeah, because it was brighter.
No. Uh-oh, that's a problem. So since it's dimming, I'm just gonna put this on.
It's cool.
Sorry, at least you got some dark time. But the more light, the better. I need to see what I'm doing. So after your client's in today, you're gonna ask, have these towels pulled off for you?
Yes, they have.
Thank you. All that excess oil off, because who wants to be sent home oily with their clothes sticking to them?
Ooh. Oh, you had to get it back. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. Cause the cable, it's like you just like save stuff on there, or like.
I'm gonna take this tool and push the cables back. Using the light back and forth on the other. I go ham on my shit, but other people, you have to be very gentle because you never know people's pain threshold. I did a little work with the sanding band, the cuticle nippers, got the base all clean, wiped down with alcohol. I'm going into structure clear that I was telling you guys by Jellish. Okay. I love this client because everything is so simple for them. It's just clear, going about your day. I know this person, so I'm blowing on their feet. Please don't do that anymore. How would you say your experience at Amaya's salon was?
My experience was absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Perfect, 10 out of 10. I would recommend you guys to come down and show some love, get your own feet done. But this was only for me, so you guys would like get like another treatment if you want to come through. My sentiments.
Alrighty, thank you. Can't lie with that, folks. See you next time.
Deuces.
Hi guys, I'm fresh off work. Today is Friday, March 1st. So I want a fresh, clean car before I go home. It's a new month. And it falls on a Friday and I'm already like out and about. I feel like it's just the perfect time to go ahead and get this car clean. Yeah, since it's the first of the month, I have a couple of things that I also like normally do that I wanted to do. And we're gonna start with the car wash, but after this, I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna do a quick little ritual with cinnamon. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, blowing cinnamon out your door for abundance. I try to do that every first of the month, so I'm gonna do it today. And then every Friday, me and Javon had I came up with the idea, but basically every Friday we have movie night. So he's picking the movie tonight because I'm pretty sure last time I picked. So tonight's his turn to pick. He has a movie. We're watching Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'm probably gonna do like a little setup in the living room since we got new pillows and everything, and it's just a lot more cozy. I might decorate it a little bit for the movie night tonight, and I also feel bad because last week we missed it because of me. So, and then I want to plan for the month. So I want to go in my planner, which I barely use. I need to be better about that. I have everything on my phone, but I want to structure my planner so that my appointments are set up for the month, all of my deadlines for assignments, when I have exams, when stuff is due as far as bills and stuff. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I wanted to do? I feel like tonight could be my pamper night, since yesterday was Babe's pamper night, which ended up going kind of late because I started at like 7 or something, and it took me like an hour and a half, and I was struggling to find the right angle for you guys. Like, I might leave some of that footage in, but like literally for like 10 minutes I was trying to find the perfect angle, and it just was not working. It was not giving like the videos I be seeing. Like, y'all know what videos, the TikToks of those Brazilian pedicures, like that's what I be talking about. But it just was not hitting. Like, I don't know what I was doing wrong, but he was so determined to give me like my shot. Like, he was holding the light for me and everything. So shout out Babe, because you know, he did not have to do that. But yeah, finally got the shot. It just, all that plus how long it took for me to do it. I only got to his pedicure because by that time it was like 9, almost 10, and he had work at 5 a.m. So I told him I would do his nails today, so I'm gonna do his nails. I wanted to like, not full on line him up, but like clean up some of the facial hair he has. So yeah, it's gonna be like kind of a continuation, part 2 of his pamper day and like my pamper day today. I want to finally use that mask. He literally used that Laneige mask for the first time before me, so I need to use that tonight. I want to do them little eye patches under here. There isn't really much to do with my brows because I just tweezed them, but I do need to shave my upper lip. And then nails are already done. If I have time after the movie night and stuff, then we can do my toes, but if not, that's just gonna have to wait. I'm sorry, some of y'all like need your license revoked immediately. Tomorrow I wanted to do the part 2 of the sisters do my makeup, and the part 2 would be Lexi and my boyfriend against each other. I feel like that would be a fun video to do. I don't know. Sunday, y'all already know, is reset. I would love to do a reset today, but child, it's a Friday. We can still have a fresh start. My house is clean, like it's tidy, but it's not like deep cleaned obviously, but I feel like that's good enough. Like, okay, I just finished out vacuuming my car. We're about to go get the car wash now. I deep cleaned out my trunk too. Like, I had so much old braiding hair in there. It's not even funny. But at least I got a lot to use for my next hairstyle. Which, when this tax money come in, I'm getting my fucking hair done. I don't care. I have not had my hair done in I don't know how long. Whether that was getting it straightened, a haircut, a protective style. Girl, it's been so long. Like, it's long overdue. And today, or not today, this month is my anniversary month. Like, I need to be a bad bitch all month.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
It's going on right here and there.
Oh shit, I need
You know we have a special going on, $12 for the first month.
Yeah, I was just here a couple days ago. I've been thinking about it, but maybe not today.
How much you spent last time?
I think I got the $12 one.
You're about to spend $24 on car washes. Why not? You know what I mean? Get the
I know,
deal.
it's a monthly commitment though. I know I'm gonna forget about it. You guys? No, they don't got the tab right. Okay.
But if you come here often, it's worth it.
Yeah. My boyfriend had one. He just canceled his.
So tell your man you guys need to get back on that. You know
I know.
what I mean?
I'll tell him. Thank you.
All right, have a nice day.
Stop talking to me. Just want to car wash, buddy. Oh, I got that on camera? Hell nah. I forgot about that shit. I also forgot I have to let out my neighbor's dog and feed her, so I'm gonna do that in a minute too. Enjoy the car wash. This girl always calling me. What the hell do you want? Yeah, I don't see a point in going all the way back home and then coming back out. Like, I'm just gonna go straight to my parents' house and chill there until it's time to feed her. Okay guys, so I'm back home. Don't mind my hair, I just took it out of a claw clip, but Babe is on his way home now, and obviously he's got to shower and get settled, and then we're gonna start the movie. I'm thinking just for tonight, just do the movie. I'm not gonna lie, I've not been sleeping well lately, so I'm dead tired and I would love to just go to sleep after this movie. Tomorrow I have to go to work, and then we're gonna be like filming and stuff. More than likely I'm gonna do my toes Sunday, as a part of my reset. And then when he gets home, I'll probably do his nails Sunday because my sister needs me to redo her nails tomorrow. So it's gonna be a lot, and I don't know if I want to do all that, you know. But yeah, I'll see you guys when we're watching the movie.
Before, I've been waiting for all these things pile up in the
Alice said there was a man outside.